dark path of the Imperium, it would not have been possible. As Lady Rani's war counselor, you and... Unthinkable. How did he break free from his cell? Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Rani. Yet even in madness, I've made a grave misjudgment. I'll catch up with you soon when I do. Something.
How far into the game? Basically, I have to go to the capital city at the moment, but I'm still trying to figure out what else can I do. I mean, I've missed a lot of things. It's just hard to keep track of everything. 1 second to just sort this out. All right. Light load, no poise. Missing 1 talisman. Claw. All right. So anyway, welcome everyone to the stream. And first, before we go, I have to talk about the video I was supposed to bring to you today about armor and poise. I was working on it the whole day, but I had to redo the testings and so on, so that's why it has been delayed. It's gonna be up tomorrow. I've finished armor testing, so I just have to do the poise testing. Although I don't know really how to do that properly. I'm missing some proper enemies to test it on. That would make the testing process a lot easier, but armor has been tested versus elemental and physical stuff, so there are some interesting findings, some pretty much straightforward ones too. So yeah, tomorrow video should be up. One of the more boring videos I've ever done in my life. So I hope people will appreciate it. Fucking boring as hell. Alright. What should I be doing here? I've dealt with these bastards, I've dealt with that. The Divine Tower of Keelit's center, we've done that. Dragon Bear of Cave. That's a nasty one. That's a nasty one. Pole blades. What are pole blades? You mean pole arms? Or twin blades? I don't know what a pole blade is. So anyway, let's let's proceed towards the capital. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I know what else to do, but I don't want to finish up quests. Hopefully the quests can progress even when we are at the capital. I'm gonna check one, just in case. Eleanor's, I don't know what it is. I haven't found that one yet. Gonna just check a couple of quests. Other NPCs, Melina, blah blah blah. Specifically, I haven't even started Bok quest, so might as well do that one. But I just want to check if I have to do it before capital, if things progress or not. Yeah, right, Bok, let's see. East Capital Ramparts. Alright, let's proceed and go for the capital. I don't know what Eleonora's Spellblade is. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, I don't want to do these things on the stream, so do these quests on the stream, I mean, but I might do this quest. Just have to check if his quest is connected to the capital in any way. No, no fucking way I'm doing this on the stream. Too fucking much. Alright, let's proceed. And yes, I have defeated the clone of Margit over here. If someone was wondering. Hey, Deacon. Where is quest? All right, might do that one then. Let me just explore this. But I'm not gonna be doing it on the stream now. Let's just go for the capital. I'm sure it's gonna be much more interesting to just watch progression and not doing the quests. Quests are boring to do anyway. Rani's quest wasn't because there were many bosses. But others I don't think they're gonna be as interesting. I mean, they might be, but I have to research them first. I'm also gonna do the guides for them as well. I know some will say it's too late. It's never too late. Many people will play the game and not understand that there are some of the quests that can be done. That's just the nature of From Software games. You can't do it. Part of a quest is invading 3 times. Yeah, I can't do it. In that case. I was over there. Doors are closed. Nothing we can do about it. But we can go here. And I know there's a nasty enemy. I've already died to him once. So let's do it again. Hey, Sanesh. Fucking hell. Can he bleed? Shit. There are incantations that remove poison scarlet or surprise you have fate and not... I don't have fate. I'm not a fate character anymore. Do you know how to beat Black Blade Kindred the boss by the dude who takes those death roots? I can try beating him now, but I don't know if I'm gonna succeed. But yeah, level up, most likely. The best solution. What kind of a buff is that? I got some kind of a buff. Aha, it's the flask buff. Forgot that I have that. .31 vigor is good for level 70. Or just don't get hit yet. Yeah, endurance increases equip load. Yeah, best way to increase equip load is through talismans, such as these. Check them out on wiki to see what to see where to get them. I can't recall how I got them. Has been found. Alright. Divine Bridge. Finger Reader Crown. What's the direction we should take? Okay. So I should be going the other way, I guess. Although I see here a different location and I see something here too. Let's go over there. From that Volcano Manor guy, my character equipped Volcano Manor guy. Volcano Manor. What Volcano Manor armor? What is that armor? Yeah, doing these bosses with 0 hits sounds not that fun. Holy shit. 3 sentinels as normal enemies. Scaled armor, yeah, that might be it. But there are 2 scaled armors. One you get from the shop, if I'm not mistaken. This is it, scale armor, and then you have scaled armor. Yeah, good armor. Oh shit. Mandatory content is super easy. I would disagree there. I actually think the opposite. Mandatory content is difficult and side content is easy. At least that's my experience. Unless you're talking about quest progression. Quest progression is difficult, yeah, to understand. Use Frost and Gym. Alright, from here on out we are calling Fallen Beasts Gym. I think it fits. Jim the Bull. Or Jim the Cockroach slash Bull slash whatever that thing is. Yeah, exactly. Look, here are some, I'll show you. The best way to get Sacred Tears is this location. You have one over here. You have one, I think, somewhere around here too. They're all over the place in Weeping Peninsula. Here, Church of Pilgrimage. Let's make it Jim the Animal. Did I kill the... Oh yeah, I finished Rani. Does the horse reduce damage you take? No. But horse can sometimes take the damage that was intended for you. Sometimes both of you will take the damage depending where the hit connects. Shit. Fuck. Do you prefer Elden Ring Dark Souls games to Neo? Yeah, definitely. Neo has better combat system, but way worse everything else. I mean, it's not even comparable in that regard. Souls games have beautiful world, beautiful crafted world. They have interesting NPCs, although quests are not done well in my opinion. Then you have interesting combat, even though not nearly as good as Neo. Then you have interesting lore behind it, even though sometimes too secretive for whatever reason, and so on. But yeah, Neo, the only thing that Neo does better is combat system. But then again, Neo does better, has the best combat system in my opinion when it comes to action RPGs, so it's not even, so you can't really compare Neo to anything in that regard. The game is special in a bad and in a good way. Tree sentinels look cool as hell. I have to admit, this Jon Snow thing is so simple and yet so powerful. Alright. Artistically, yeah, Elden Ring is amazing. Graphically, though, it's probably on par with Neo, and that's not good. As I said, Demon Souls remake took the series to greater heights when it comes to the engine and everything else. I don't need to use runes. I have cheats if I want to level up the character, but I don't want to use them. I'm at a good place at the moment, 114th level, which is not, considering how much I've done in Caelid and so on, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I got the shield. The tree sentinel with the torch does less damage, by the way. Okay. Build I'm using now is simple Jon Snow build. Basically Raptor's Black Feathers, Confessor Gloves, this. I have Claw Talisman, Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. Now this is an optional thing and I will switch for something else. But yeah, I don't know for what at the moment. So let's go with this Talisman, I guess. And that's it. And then I use Spirit Ashes. Did you get the Blasphemous Blade? No. No, I don't know where to get it. Haven't checked it. +1 talismans are gained as an upgrades, but yeah, they can be found and they can't stack with one another. So if you get +1 talisman of something else, then you can't have both of them equipped as far as I know. No, you can't have. And they are obtained later on in the game. Maybe sometimes through quests, sometimes it's just a fixed location. Trying to figure out more stuff to add to the build. But then again, Jon Snow never cast any spells. Maybe something fate-wise. Nah, you can't really add anything. The only thing we could do is maybe add a different weapon that does pure physical damage or maybe fire damage. Maybe that would be a cool thing. A torch, yes, but it doesn't work well. Do you think you were lost in the city of London? Yeah, mate. Not lost anywhere. Also knew nothing and got stabbed to death by friends. So yeah, that's one thing I can't implement into a build. Yeah, he gets stabbed by the dagger. He's not doing the stabbing himself. That's the thing. I mean, this build, because you can see quite literally rocks, so there's nothing that I have to really worry about. But I would like to maybe add some more role-playing elements to it, and I don't know which. Some kinda. Oh, so there's broadsword and bastard. So they always mistake those two. I like Domino's Pizza. I think Domino's only opened here in Croatia, but I haven't, maybe a year ago, something like that, but I haven't tested it yet. He fucks the Dragon Queen. You could is that he fucks or focus the Dragon Queen? You could use that Fate Incantation Dragon Roar. I can't remember what it's called. Dragon Fate, but then I need. But he never really did any. Did he do any spells in the series? I mean, anything. Literally cast anything. Do something extraordinary except being reborn. Yeah, I know he's a warrior, not a magician. That's why I'm asking. Maybe he did something extraordinary that I can't remember. He didn't. Okay, then we'll keep it simple. Yeah, he wasn't even him, that's right. He didn't bring himself from the brink of death. That is true. So we stick with the classic warrior. Yeah, I have wolves summon already. If anyone thinks of anything, feel free to suggest. I'm always open to suggestions. Yeah, you can do the execution on anyone, I think. That's cool, I really like those. However, what am I supposed to be doing here? I guess progressing further into the cave. I think wolves fit better with the role-playing element when it comes to summons. RPG and executing flowers. Well, they don't give me a choice. I can't water it, so the only thing I can do is kill it. Did I reset my status to make another build? Yeah, I did. Fire Grace on the sword. Yeah, I was thinking about adding fire to the mix with another greatsword. But anyway, these are the stats. Really didn't do anything special. Plants versus Zombies. I get that reference. So as you can see, nothing special. 45 vigor, 18 endurance, 40, that's similar to 114 level stats. Oh wow, this is a bigger area than I thought. Usually these caves are not as big. I swear that this video today I'm working on, that armor testing and poise testing, took it out of me. I mean, one of the most boring videos I ever worked on. Jesus Christ. Thankfully I'm done with armor thing. Tomorrow poise thing, and then it's gonna be published. I was supposed to publish it today. In case you joined recently, didn't know why I haven't posted it today. I had to redo some tests and so on. It took a while. It never takes shorter time period than you would think. It always takes longer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. That arterial if I don't craft items, so don't really care about that. Wow. What conclusion? You're gonna have to watch the video. Poise is a different thing. Poise is something that I'm still struggling to figure out. I mean, I figured it out, but I don't know how to present it in the video. Yes, this armor gives you extra jump attack power, and we have Claw Talisman that stacks with it. Then add Royal Knight Resolve to the mix and you get yourself one powerful bloody attack. This could be classified as an OP, even. We'll see, gotta test it more. Conclusion is that armor is good, but depends for what. Armor is good on itself. Buffs suck though. Physical damage reduction buffs, same like these talismans. I mean, it's not that they suck. There's a lot of diminishing returns after a point, and it's for physical. That's my conclusion for physical. Is that in short, there are a lot of diminishing returns. Now, when it comes to damage negation against elemental attacks, that's where things get interesting. You can reduce damage to insane amount. But yeah, you'll see tomorrow. Yeah, I know what it is, Lord Bane. Don't worry, mate. I know what it is. I'm just thresholds are what bugs me. I'm not certain how to interpret thresholds. People have said 30, 50, 70 or 80, something like that, but there's no exact thing. I know that from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, is that when you have 30 poise, first dagger hit will be ignored. When you have 50 poise, first sword hit will be ignored. When you have 70 poise, maybe a heavier weapon attack will be ignored. And that's without endurance. 70 or 80. I'm not sure what is the threshold. But if anyone has that type of info, no worries, Lord Bane. Thanks for helping, mate. I didn't explain my predicament well, so I can understand why you made that comment, and thank you for doing it. I appreciate any help. So if anyone did some more testing or checked out maybe some info on it or whatever to help me make a better video, I would really appreciate it. But that's my understanding so far. If I'm wrong, correct me. How do you donate? Thanks for even considering that, mate. There's no super chat. Super chat and memberships have been turned off because of scammers that are YouTube and the United States of America. So I don't know who's the bigger one, but I'm not. But I've turned off super chats. The only way is through PayPal or subscribing to Patreon or Subscribestar. There's additional content on those two platforms, like reactions and some random stuff not connected to guides. Guides are only on RPG, so no one will be excluded ever from the content that I do on RPG Division. It's just a random content, like, as I said, like reactions, things like that. Try not to laugh and so on. But yeah, donation link is in the description for PayPal, through PayPal. I mean, I don't have any other method at the moment except Patreon, Subscribestar, and PayPal. Now, question is, how do I get there? Yeah, behind the scenes, no, well, not really. I'm not hiding anything on those platforms. Just giving people additional content if they would. I know that people like reaction stuff, so I decided to do it. Why don't see why not? They deserve something for donating, so why the hell not? If they want it, sure. And there's sometimes, rarely, I get some keys that I give. Oh shit, that I give away, but that's rare. Barely get ones myself, let alone to give away. But when I do, I always give them away. First I ask on Patreon and Subscribestar if people want them. If they don't, then I ask in Discord and give first come, first serve. But I rarely get them. That's the issue. Especially for the games that I'm playing. Can I jump to that location? Is there a possibility to do so I don't waste my time? I'm sure you bastards know that. You're just quietly watching you. Why would I be offended, mate? Of course, that's the joy of watching someone play Elden Ring. I know that. But I don't know if I can get to that location. That's what interests me. Let's see. That's water. And we know that Elden Ring characters don't swim. Any Souls characters, for that matter. But I don't see any path. Or is that just... No, there are enemies there. Definitely. Oh no, that's the... I was already there. That's a different location. I was already there. Now I remembered it. It was another cave with another boss type creature. Already done. How are there flowers in the dark? Alright, yeah, good mate. It's a fantasy world, let's not try to implement real-time scientific explanations real life scientific explanations. Because if that's the case, then we would fight only humans, which I would not mind at all. Is respec a pain? No, not really. I'm going to show you how to do it. Basically, respec is done over here. Ra Lucaria Renala, Queen of the Moon. I wouldn't say lore like Lord of the Rings, but there's a lot of lore, yeah. A Lord of the Rings is fixed lore. There's not much things, there's not many things left to the imagination, but in this game there's a lot of things left to imagination. So you can go for rebirth and use larval tear. Larval tear can be farmed in Noxtrella, Nokron, however it's called, by killing giant boulder enemies. Alright, where did we... Performance Grotto. But you have to defeat Renala to be able to do that. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance was good. They're working on something new, and I have a good relationship with their PR guy, so he's gonna definitely bring me into it early, which I love. That's gonna be a rare occasion that I can actually do things early. But I loved Kingdom Come. Is he running away from me? Oh, no. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, Patreon and Subscribestar are a good thing to have. I'm trying to get away from YouTube as much as possible when it comes to earnings, or to diversify my income, because these taxation things are ridiculous. About 25% each month goes to USA. And I don't live in USA, and to me that's ridiculous. But I already talked about it. It's a problem. It's a fucking problem. That's why I'm trying to get on Patreon, and that's why I'm saying to people lately in videos to check that out. I mean, look, if you could get 1,000 people to donate $1, you are sorted. You're fine. You don't have to pay taxes to countries you don't live in. But I understand there are many creators out there that deserve donations far more than I do, and that is perfectly fair. And it's difficult to fight for that, because I don't like saying that. I don't like promoting that. Honestly, I hate it. I hate that that's even the option. That I have to do it, but it is what it is. You gotta fight for yourself, I guess. It's just a frustrating thing how things are done on YouTube, that the whole world needs to pay taxes to America because for all the views that are coming from USA. I mean, to me that's as dumb as it gets, but it is what it is. Yeah, they gotta fund their war machine. Well, there are alternatives like Twitch for streaming, but that's only for streaming. I'm not a streamer. Streamer is a secondary thing for me. And there's also a couple of crypto-based alternatives, but how far they will go, I don't know. YouTube is more secure in that way because it's such a big platform at the moment that you don't think it can go down. It can, obviously, same like MySpace did. Was it MySpace? I forgot. Anything can go down. And that's also a reason why Patreon is a good thing. Because if one day that happens, I'll be posting content there. But we are all in the same boat. Problem is Croatia doesn't have tax agreement with United States, so basically we are getting double taxed. Which is fucking awesome, I tell you. When you retain about half what you earn. Sony was taken down. What? I had a Twitch, but Twitch doesn't really mean anything. I had it for a while. It's just for streaming, as I said. Nothing else. Respect the build. I haven't started anything new now. Alright, let's proceed. Aha, yeah, but they were taken, but I'm saying the platform wasn't taken down, you know, this YouTube has too much interest now to be taken out. They can be taken out for a day or two, but they will be back. I'm hoping. If it's not, then if it gets taken down forever, then I mean a pile of shit, but same like many others. But yeah, it's a disgrace, these taxations and the fucking mafia running everything in every country these days. Taxing people for fucking air. It's ridiculous. And where's that money going? Nowhere useful in most cases. In Croatia it doesn't. Maybe, but yeah, Croatia is gonna go. It's gonna be in a bad. It's already in a bad state. But when they bring in euro instead of our Croatian kuna, which is going to be next year, I believe, we are fucked. I mean, fucked. I don't know how people will survive here, considering that rent in Zagreb is the same as rent in Germany, in big cities in Germany. That's and our average pay is not even. I think it's twice as less, something like that. Yeah, I don't know how people. It's a scummy country. It's a clown country, really. This one. Good to visit, horrible to live in. When groceries are more expensive in this country than in Germany. I know because I have family in Germany, and friend lives in Germany too. It's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck are we paying such high price for? Electronics 20 to 30% more than in Germany. Or USA. Well, actually more than in USA. In Germany it's not that better when it comes to electronic prices. But yeah, it's a frustrating thing. No wonder everyone is leaving this fucking country. Young people are going left and right. My sister left. My ex-girlfriend left. My other sister was considering leaving. My friend left. Other friend left. There's nothing here. Fucking nothing but misery. I mean, good people, mostly. Good social life. Rather than that, nothing. So yeah, can't wait what the next year will bring. Yeah, it will age out. You should become a politician now. I'm against politics. I always, like I usually say, politics is nothing. Politicians are irrelevant these days. The only thing that politicians are relevant, they were relevant back then, but the only thing that the politicians can do are wage wars, add taxation, of course, create new laws that will hurt people, you and me, and basically they are making voters out of anyone by playing to their emotions. Especially in the United States, that's obvious as hell. People are being too emotional, they are being emotionally connected to things, and that's how you create a voter. It's easier to create voters through emotion than through facts or through a good plan. You don't need a good plan. I mean, look who's the president, Trump and then Biden. I don't know who's more, well, they're both retarded, but and their cabinets and all, they're only playing on emotions. And they're doing the same thing in Croatia. That's the only thing they have to do. Because then, same like religion, really. But then again, there can be something good out of religion in the end. Maybe if it makes people better. Politics are not going to make anyone better, and they're going to make everyone worse. If you play on emotions, if you connect someone emotionally to your ideology or to your religious belief or anything like that, it's difficult to separate yourself from it once you become emotionally attached. And that means that it's easier to create a voter or to create a believer or create anything. Same like relationships. That's why it's difficult to get out of relationships. Even though rationally you know that it's not a good thing for you if a relationship is bad, but emotionally it's hard to accept some things. It's way easier to play on emotions. And that's what they are doing. That's why politics sucks. Anything the politician says, any politician, don't believe it. It's most likely a lie. He couldn't get paid with anything but crypto. Yeah, that's bad. Come to USA? No fucking way I would come to USA. If I went to USA, I would end up in jail. But that's one of the last countries I would go to. Because I can't stand the way they function. Once it was a promised land, now it's a fucking hell on earth when it comes to social things. We Balkan people don't work like that. We actually work quite opposite. I would end up in jail over there very, very quickly, or broke due to all the people complaining. Because I'm a direct person, you know that. I would tell everyone everything in their face. I don't give a shit. All the fucking idiocy that is happening over there. People arguing, simple divide and conquer tactic. It worked since the Roman times, people. It worked since fucking Roman times. They give each side emotional connection to their ideology or to something. And then people bicker amongst themselves. Same thing happened with COVID. And they don't understand that that's the path to fascism and to totalitarianism. That's how you create those fucking immensely damaging ideologies that took millions and millions of lives. It's the same thing. You start limiting freedom of some people, like in COVID instance. How do you think fascism or totalitarianism happened? It didn't happen overnight. Laws were brought in one after one, another after another. They were doing tests after tests after tests, what they can get away with. And what happened? We all know what happened. Fucking 25 million killed Russians, 6 million killed Jews, world wars, and whatnot. It all happened. It all starts like that, when people get emotionally attached and brainwashed through emotions. Same thing with COVID. Same fucking thing. Oh, you don't have to get vaccine, but if you don't, then you just can't do anything. But you don't have to get it. It's fascism. Plain and simple. They have implemented fascism and people don't even get it. They don't understand. They think it's something for a good cause. for a morally superior cause. Let me tell you something. If you think that you're morally superior than anyone, doesn't matter your ideology or beliefs, you're automatically wrong, because you're not. It's just emotions playing with you. But fucking hell, I got again mixed in stupid shit. No one did it to me. I did it myself. Not in some cases, in every case. Keeping emotions is politics, mate. That's the thing. There's nothing between politics today than emotions. Nothing. Literally nothing. Politicians have been oversimplifying complex situations. Politicians have been the ones creating problems, and then they have presented themselves as saviors. That's the issue. They think politicians can't do anything. They can only create problems. That's why people are now divided. You think people are divided because of people? No. It's been happening. You don't even... Most people, me included in some cases, don't understand that you're being controlled. You're being so heavily controlled from your birth. It's ridiculous. They know what they're doing. Same people who are supposed to be fixing problems are the ones creating it. Otherwise, they wouldn't exist. Politicians anymore, they wouldn't exist. They are worthless. Absolutely fucking worthless. And they make you think that you need them. You don't. You fucking don't. That's the thing. You don't. But then again, as I said, they play on emotions. Because if you join their side, they are the morally superior side, because they can label other side something different. I mean, complete fucking horseshit. The lack of discussion these days, civilized discussion. And what it does end with? It ends with war that again people will pay price for. They will not die. They will not risk themselves. They will send fucking poor soldiers, poor young idiots to die for their causes. Losing lives for nothing. Oh, defend our country by going half a world away. Oh, fucking hell. They're provoking other countries to enter wars, and then other side, then people from other side. I just... What am I doing? It's frustrating thing how people are being manipulated, and most people don't see a goddamn thing. They're blinded by their fucking emotions or connections or tradition or whatever. Or culture. Don't be a part of anything. Everything will control you. Exactly. They can't contribute to anything, so they have made up positions. And how... Same thing like many movements. Let's say modern feminism. Feminism had purpose back then, when it was created. Respect to it. Now it doesn't have any it doesn't have purpose anymore, because in Western world it has been... Inequalities has been eradicated. Basically, you can only be equal under law, and that's it. That's the only way you can be equal. You can't have equality of outcome. Never. Because that's a dangerous thing to have. But look at the modern waves, or LGBT communities, or I don't know what. Look at leftists, look at rightists in Croatia as well. How do they function? It's very simple if you think about it. They need to create a problem. They will call out someone. For example, feminists will call out someone has been a chauvinistic pig or something like that, because he or she or whoever said something. Then they create a problem. that they can write blogs, they can go on media, they can put themselves in the spot that they are being watched, they are being they matter in that particular topic of a problem that they have created to begin with. That's simple politics. That's how it worked since it got created, since the whole concept of politics got created. But back then it had actually sense, because there were no laws, there was nothing created. They basically start the fire, and then there they are, the saviors. But anyway, fuck, why do I always talk about these things? Fucking, I'm gonna get so banned from YouTube. Exactly, tribalism is very beneficial. Never be a part of anything, people. Always be yourself. Never let anyone dictate what you think. That's your power. Okay, this part has been done. Let's go here. War should go back to being old school. Everyone who agrees on one side, on the left of the hill, the other side, right of the hill, meet midday and charge each other. How do I enter this capital? I guess from here. Yeah, from this area. So let's go up. I have horrible need to explore everything. And in a game like Elden Ring, that's not good. Especially on the streams. Don't take sides, they're both controlled opposition. Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's right. You should pay attention, but then again, not taking sides and trying to educate people around you, that can be difficult. Because if people are already emotionally attached, it's very difficult. However, if enough people don't pay attention, the system crumbles. It's a high-class popularity contest. I wouldn't say that, because in Croatia, for example, you have very low voter number, meaning the people who actually go out to vote, because we know nothing will change. So they have already established system for themselves, and they just change whenever they want. Question is, what can be done? That's the question that is really difficult to answer. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Freedom isn't free, it has to be held on to, yeah. Is Peter Jan popular in Croatia? I don't know, mate. I love Peter Yan. Peter Yan is one of the greatest fighters I've ever seen. That guy is so fucking good. I can't wait for him to smack the shit out of Sterling. Sterling is not a bad guy, but he doesn't deserve the title, period. Yan is a better fighter. Yeah, Piotr Yan is fucking amazing. Hopefully he doesn't do another stupid thing and disqualifies himself, but Jesus, he's such a good fighter. Some of the things he's doing, I don't know, man. Like he's on another level. In already one of the most stacked divisions in the UFC, which is insane when you think about it. My girl loves him too. When we watch fights together, we love to watch fights together, which is a really cool thing. She's also in awe what that guy can do in the octagon. I think Hamzat smokes burns or the hype is too much. See, that's the thing with Hamzat. He was so dominant that I don't think he will be as dominant, which means that I think that's the reason that UFC has been kind of careful with him, because no matter if he doesn't defeat Burns in 1 minute or two, with absolute domination, people are gonna, oh look, he's got weaknesses, he's got this, he's got that. His value is gonna drop significantly. Not significantly, but it's gonna drop because people, as I said today, mostly think emotionally and not rationally. And if they don't see an immediate outcome that they have put in their heads, he will drop. His significance will drop, and therefore his value. We know that that's not the case. People who watch MMA for a long time and who can make distinction between how important a win is, and we also know how important the way you win is, but still we know that someone like Gilbert Burns is definitely no walk in the park. I mean, neither were the guys before, but so it's really difficult to, I don't know what to think. I think he's gonna win, but then again, how? I don't think Burns is walking back out of the cage with zero significance. No, he's not. No, I can agree with that. But it's gonna be a goddamn interesting fight, though. If he smokes him, I mean, if he really destroys him, then fucking hell, mate. No one is safe. I don't think even Usman can stop him. Although I have to admit, Masvidal has fallen from grace. I loved that guy before. It was always cool to me, the way his demeanor and everything, but what he did, I'm very disappointed. I can't be a fan of a person that attacks others behind with a mask on. To me, that's not acceptable. He was a gangster, he really was. What he did and how he... But this move, I don't even mind that he got defeated by Covington. The way he did. He almost knocked him out though, but he proved he can be in the octagon with the likes of Covington. But even though they are better, a little bit. But no, attacks like that, I can't stand behind that. That's cowardice. And I could never think that could be associated with Masvidal. Shame. Fucking shame. And then you have Kane situation. Then you have Chael Sonnen situation that has emerged again, with some different details this time around. And then you have Conor being arrested too. It's fucking ludicrous here. Colby is like a fungus, he grows on people over time. Honestly, he's annoying a little bit. I like he's got a cool persona, but whenever he starts, it's kind of cringy when he starts doing that first responders thing. I understand he means well. Actually, he's just he's playing on people's emotions, as you can see. That's brilliant example of someone playing people's emotions to get some points. But I mean, you have to respect that he's saying first responders and all that, but then again, it's annoying to hear it all the fucking time. It's clear what he's doing, right? But I can't blame him. Can't blame him. But when he said, "Give me 10 push-ups or no answer, or I'm not answering your question," now that was badass. That was fucking badass. And then he did it again and again, and he never really answered questions of John Morgan. But he's an amazing fighter. Although it kind of... He started off very scared against Usman. I was really shocked when I saw his way of fighting in the first round. I was, what the fuck, dude is scared. He was scared to throw punches to get into the exchange, which was really crazy considering that's Colby. But then he brought it to Usman, and it was an interesting fight. So yeah, very interesting. UFC London was insane, although I haven't watched it. I watched only short clips of fights and how they ended. I'm really interested what Sonnen's situation is when it comes to, did he really attack people or did he... But I don't know, people say that he never drinks. Sometimes I've never seen him drink, and the reports say that he was drunk, so that's kind of strange. I don't know what to think, honestly. Oh, Wonderboy is amazing. I love Wonderboy. And I love Rob Whittaker. Rob Whittaker is probably my favorite fighter at the moment. That guy is so fucking good. I love his demeanor, his persona. I love everything about him. Guy is so fucking amazing. As a fighter especially. Liked him for some time now. Him, Jose Aldo, I love that guy. Been a fan of him for a long time. Piotr Jan becoming one of my favorites. This one is a bit beefier. Ow. Oh, Zabit. Forgot about him. And Yair Rodriguez, Max Holloway. God, that was a fantastic fight. $2,050 only. That's horseshit. And Being just out living his best life. Documentary, come on, getting more commentary gigs, YouTube blowing up. Yeah, I like his channel. I stopped watching Chael's channel though because he's becoming a bullshit propaganda guy for UFC. I can't stand some of his. I mean, it's his opinion, but I don't agree with him. And he's been pushing too much WWE into UFC, and I don't like it. I never liked fake characters that much. That's why my favorite fighters will always be people like Mirko Krokop or Fedor or Rob Whittaker. Guys like those. I never liked. Although Chael was amazing, I liked him, but he's a special one. You can't really copy him. He doesn't understand that most people are cringy as fuck when they attempt to sound tough or smart over the microphone. They don't have it in them. Chael was unique, the best trash talker ever, by far. Stephen Thompson is about an hour. Stephen Thompson is amazing. I like that guy a lot. He's about an hour from here. He teaches about every day. Yeah, he's got a cool channel too. Does he drive kids in a karate van like Colby claims? Krokop versus Fedor, one of the best fights ever. Yeah, God, that was amazing time. Another tree sentinel, I see. The good old Pride days, when everyone was on steroids. So basically they had a level playing field. I hate when they start dishing Pride because of it. Yeah, there were some freak fights. True, not every fight was challenging enough. But I mean, are we gonna pretend that most people aren't on steroids in UFC? Oh, that's cool effect. Oh, shit. Alright, we are being cheap, I see. Oh, definitely some matches were fixed, but not the ones that mattered. Pride was a perfect blend of pure savagery and casual entertainment. Yeah, yeah. Some matches were definitely fixed, I don't disagree there. And Bismick said he will be covering some Pride fights on his channel, like watch-alongs, because the footage is public domain or something. Should be good. Oh yeah, yeah, that should be amazing. Can't wait until he gets to Fedor versus Nogueira. Shit. If that wasn't savage, I don't know what was. Fedor. I mean, Fedor is still my favorite of all time and always will be. The guy's demeanor, the way he lives his life, and everything. He is just special human being, one people can look up to. Doesn't matter the religion thing and all that. That doesn't bring him down in any way or bring him up. But he really seems like a good person overall. Unlike his brother, who's a fucking savage. Let's see how good the Dragon Shield is. I'm gonna check its stats. Level up. 76 lightning resistance. Guard boost 61. Alright, not bad at all. But then again, actually, imbued with lightning. But what does that mean for a shield? Can you do lightning damage with it? I'm coming for your leaves. Because of Fedor, I started my MMA journey, I mean my combat sports journey with Sambo. Because of him I was obsessed with it. I wanted to learn that. Didn't learn much. It's not that great in Croatia. Or it wasn't as great back then. What was that, 10 years ago? Fucking hell, 10 years ago already. Or maybe not 10, 7, something like that. But must be better now. But yeah, he inspired me. Have I got much more map? Yeah, this whole area, mate. As far as I know. Something like that. But I'm getting through it. This build rocks though. So it might be easier than I thought. However, I do need an alternative weapon. We can't wear it because of the... Oh! I think this will be the perfect alternative weapon. Blood loss, build up, fire damage. I think we have our solution. Well, it is and it isn't. Depends on how full the map is at that place. I don't know. No, I haven't tried many weapons in the game, but we might try them just for fun. But I need a stat. Yeah. Dark Moon Greatsword. That would be a good one for Mista. Snow. I like great swords, but I always liked lesser weapons when it comes to the size. Rui's great sword. Gruin's great sword. God damn, that's a big boy. Big boy. Yeah, a lot of people like Black Knight great sword. As soon as it says black, people like it. Yeah, that view is something else, I agree. This is truly special. They always knew how to create these things. Views were spectacular in every Souls game. I mean, when you recall the Dragon Eyrie location in Dark Souls 2, is there anything better than that? I can't recall. The only scene ever in gaming that can be that could rival Dragon Eyrie and dragons flying around, wyverns, whatever you want to call them, was God of War 3 when Kratos was climbing Gaia's back at the beginning of the game to reach Zeus. Now that shit was epic. I can build them, mate. No worries. I just can't build them efficiently to fight with them. But I will.
My utmost thanks for bringing here. I can thus. I shall depart. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent. I wish you luck. You have fought. I have no doubt.
Oh mate, I will die most certainly a couple of times, but then I'm gonna smack their asses like it's nothing. You know how I do things. I die a couple of times, but then I bring it all back to them. Alright, let's see some of the swords. Let's go with this. Then let's say Royal Greatsword. I don't know what the special thing is for here. Moonlight Greatsword. Temporary increases magic attack power and abuse blade with frost. Holy shit, this could be the perfect sword for us. It doesn't fit roleplay wise, but it could be perfect one. Oh yeah, I know that scene, floating temple. Colossus. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus. Let's see this one. Oh, this one looks beautiful. I always liked smaller swords, normal ones. Let's see some other ones. Ruins Great Sword, for example, and Grafted Long Sword. Alabaster Sword. Yeah, this is I never liked these types of weapons that look cartoonish. There aren't as many in Elden Ring, but they never did it for me. I don't know why, I could never get behind them. Now this I could get behind. And then this ugly thing. Let's see, what are some of the more interesting ones? Death's Poker. Okay. But basically that's it from the interesting ones of what I have. Oh, this one looks good. And it's a fast one too. Alright, Cold Bastard Sword, back at it. Yeah, some of them look great, not so much. That was the story of all Dark Souls games, of all Souls games. Some of them always looked great, some of them looked... But swords, most of the swords look great. Single-handed swords. I love the design of classic longsword or katana or things like that. Oh my god, look at this beautiful fucking thing. I'll take a screenshot of that. What the hell are those things? Michelin tires. And music, so atmospheric. It's just, when game is special, it's special. Elden Ring is not a masterpiece, but it's special. Is this the Capital City Ensemble? Because they're playing something. That poker is really good. I'm working on getting the Gargoyle's Greatsword tomorrow. Oh yeah, someone said that there are gargoyles in Nokron. Let's get to next. Next Grace, and then I'll teleport back to Nokron. No, no, not the rooftops. I fucking hate jumping on the rooftops. Look at so many golden rooftops. I'm guessing there's a bunch of items you can get in this area. You're gonna have to navigate me to get to the gargoyle fight, mate. Here's first potential rooftop. Musical snowman. The twin gargoyles are at the bottom of Sea of Rakura, and I still have to explore one of the areas that I haven't done yet. That means so many goddamn things I forget. If you want to hate life, go to Lindell Sewers. Like Lake Road wasn't enough, eh? Yeah, but I need to explore so many more things in the game. I still need to do the Kaelid boss. And Kaelid, yeah, I'm not ready for Capital yet. I mean, I am ready. This build fucking rocks, but I want to clear some other stuff before venturing forth. So many places. You can parry gargoyles. That could be a useful info, though I can't parry with this guy. Parrying is done by pressing strong attack on your left hand, but you need to have skill parry. For example, look at this, look at the shield. This shield has parry skill. Yeah, it's the same character really, nothing changed. These are the stats. Haven't really done anything spectacular. Got a couple of talismans here. The only thing I did is upgraded the bastard sword to plus 18. So got a couple more levels on it. That's the only difference. But I'm getting used to the build more. Sometimes that is all it takes. Am I heading towards the story boss? Yeah, Royal Capital has a boss. I don't know which one, so please don't fucking spoil it for me. I don't know who's gonna wait for me. How that wasn't a backstab? I don't get it. But yeah, this is a story progression. I mean, there's so many goddamn entrances and exits in this whole area. Truly an asshole-ish area, right? I love the block animation with the greatsword. Oh, someone's hyped in the chat. You play it with keyboard and mouse or with gamepad? That's simple. Oh, what the fuck is... Aha, it's an archery. This kind of reminds me a bit of Bloodborne. The aesthetics of the streets. Shit. This Triangle city has a lot of nasty enemies, I see. Two buffs from one drink. Strength buff, you get 2 buffs overall with that special drink. That's maximum you can get. One that I got is damage negation, but only for elemental damage, which wasn't well, actually it was holy damage of sorts. And another one is strength boost. So when I have it active, my strength goes a little bit up by 10 in this case, which means that I'm gonna be doing a bit more damage than usual, but it's a temporary thing. Have I tried any magic builds? Well, you can always add magic a little bit, mate, with buffs and so on. Buffs are important in the game, as you can see. So yeah, I did. I have early... Oh, I should update that build. Fate Brawler build. Really fun one. Basically with fist weapons. I like that one a lot. What else do I have magic? Oh, I'm preparing one. I'm not preparing, but I need to test one. I have an idea. If it works like I have it envisioned, it's gonna be OP as fuck, but I don't know yet. But then again, I have so many ideas that I can still implement. Oh shit, look at this cunt. So many ideas that I could work on for this game. Unfortunately, time has passed when videos were highly watched, but you never know. And I do have to work on something, so might as well give it a go and try some other stuff in the game. I do enjoy streams though. How much does the Lord's Rune give you? Never tried it before, mate, too. I only use them when I need items to buy and I don't have runes at that time. 50k, so you're right. Good guess. Oh shit. Nasty. I love armor sounds. Sound effects in Elden Ring are amazing. Yeah, but I haven't crafted that many, honestly. My mistake there. For not crafting weapons. I don't think I've played with even a single boss weapon in the game. Oh yeah, crafted greatsword is boss weapon, right? But I haven't played with it at all. Crusader Kings. That released, what, a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, I gotta find another what's its name? Grace. When I find Grace, I'll teleport back to the fight where gargoyles are, to the Nokron city, I guess. I don't know how I missed that fight, but I guess it's missable. Don't have any more potions, which is an issue. Follow the main think path down the middle. About Final Fantasy VII Remake. I just wish they make it a little bit more open. That was the only thing, and it was a big thing that bugged me about Final Fantasy VII. Even though combat was one of the best I've ever played. Such an amazingly done system. Other way, alright. I'm liking this city a lot. And music in the city is so sad, full of tragedy. And ominous at the same time. I mean, brilliant. I mean, From Software, well done. And some of these things. You know what? You can make an easy Fate build. I can give you right now info what to do. I wanted to do it, but I've seen thumbnail of some person. As soon as I wanted to do it, that they've done what I had envisioned, but I haven't watched the video. I don't know if it's the same thing, but I'm guessing it's very similar. But here's one cool Fate build you can do. As I said, I don't watch other people's videos, which is a dumb thing of mine. Alright, so get yourself winged sight. This scales with Fate. It causes blood loss buildup, and basically boost yourself with Golden Vow, or use Determination or Royal whatever. This Royal Night Resolve that I'm using, and you have become now a Grim Reaper. Use it with this and add spell. I can't show you. Oh, I can show you the spell. Before hitting an enemy, continuously apply this spell. That was my idea. I don't know if that person did it exactly like I had envisioned it, but that's what I would do. And add constantly this Black Flame. Continuously add that and you're gonna destroy everything most likely. I haven't tried it, I haven't seen it, but theoretically it should be amazing. Just checking here. We were already here. Let's find that gray site and teleport back to Nokron. How many runes to level up? Around 7. Well, I'm close to 83,000. But I don't care about leveling up. I don't even want to level up. I think I'm over leveled for... Well, I'm not over leveled, but... Am I? I don't know. Here we are. Under-leveled for Leandel. What does it go to 250? I don't know if there is a cap. But it will be difficult to get to that cap. People beat the game at level 1. That's fine. I like to utilize game systems. Although I couldn't beat the game at level 1. If you want to beat the game at everything, Well, actually, what they are doing speedruns of sorts and things like that. Yeah, fuck that. I don't give a shit about that. To me, that's a waste of time. Doing a speedrun. Never respected it. It's not for this type of game. But let's get here. But beating everything at level 1, every boss, everything, I don't think it can be done. Well, actually, it could be done. What am I saying? It could be done for a simple reason, and that is if you get, if you pick up all the items that you can pick up in a matter of all the upgrade materials. Yeah, sure, it will be done. Yeah, now that I think about it, it can be done, yeah. But you don't match requirements of any of the gear. But I think, yeah, I think it could be done though. What letter was the letter? Let's read the letter. There was someone who beats this game using a toaster with their feet and blindfolded. Yeah. Without getting hit in 20 minutes. Yeah, there will be, yeah. Crazy bastards. Look, who likes that sort of thing, excellent. Let them enjoy and try doing that. Why not? I just don't like those things. Those types of challenges are something that I don't particularly enjoy myself, nor could I do it.
I felt I can smell it on. Apparently Mice was a brief risk going unstrapped in the sewage.
Hey, sewer gallows key.
In the pox would go trapped in this. I can kill in the pox.
Ah, so that's the sewers you were talking about, I'm guessing. Didn't a blind guy beat Super Mario 64? Whoa, that's impressive. Aha, boss weapons. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Let me check. I haven't even checked boss weapons, people. I don't know what is there. Let's see, maybe we can find something quite interesting. Oh, Briar set. Cool. Anything special? Worn by Elmer of the Briar. That's a cool looking helmet. So we get Winged Great Horn, which is a great axe, or Ancestral Spirit Horn, restores FP upon defeating enemies. Oh. Okay, then we get Remembrance of the Natural Born, take the power of it, blah blah blah. Bastard Stars. Flail. Interesting. Ash of War, Waves of Darkness. So many potential builds you can do around some of these things. Carry on Regal, I know this. And Stark Scourge, Great Sword, Lion, Great Bow. I mean, great bows, if you don't use cheats for infinite arrows, I don't know what great swords are good for. Magic. You haven't been getting your hugs, I see. What do you mean by that, mate? RPG's favorite animal is the rolling goat. Yeah, I love rolling goats. Rolling goats are the shit. Crazy. One of the craziest things I've seen in games. Still remember the shock first time they rolled away from me. Or into me.
Now, go let the work.
Who is friends?
Now, go full let the work.
Let's go to Nokron. Ah, Fia. She smells like cinnamon and cigarettes. I wouldn't. I don't know what she smells like. I don't even know what to think about her smell. Alright. So where are these gargoyles? Yes, there is quite something. Look at this, mate. Oh, there's this huge area I wasn't at yet. Oh, it's the Crucible bastard. And he saw me. Shite. Fuck. What the fuck is that? A new attack? Crucible Horn Shield. Maybe we get his armor too? No, that would be cool if we get the armor. Oh, come on. It's the White Walkers. Talking about role-playing, eh? So someone says that there's these somewhere around here, right by the boss area. We'll find him, because I plan on exploring this whole thing. But I don't know where could he be. If Crucible Knights are normal enemies here, then I'm sure what we're about to witness, meaning the boss fight, is gonna be nasty as hell. Oh, fuck, almost fell. Looking at the chat, you know what? Tingles creeped through my arm from shock of possible fall. There are illusory walls, but some of them are very easy to spot because they are part of the exploration mechanic, which is good, much better than just putting them randomly somewhere. But then again, I don't know to what extent they are placed in Elden Ring. I know there's some bullshit thing like illusory wall that requires 9,000 or 10,000 damage to be destroyed. Fucking stupid, but yeah, other than that, they're placed better. Makes more sense at least. Well, here's some scenery for you. And blood on her face. I like that. I love gore. Yeah, I'm a sicko, I know. In games, I mean, I love gore. I don't like seeing it live. But that's what games are for. Let's head on to the boss fight. Hopefully there's some kind of a statue or grace site That would be lovely. It does look a little bit like JPEG, but still, it's fine. How is this underground? Yeah, also a good question. Yeah, that's this brother. I haven't done the quest yet, so I don't know what's in store for me. Hopefully we can progress the quest even after killing the boss. If I'm able to kill it. No grace, nothing. Fucking hell. I hate that they do this. What the hell is this? I don't understand. What the fuck is happening? He was gonna get slapped, and what happened? 2 hours. You think 2 hours is a lot, mate? I was streaming for 6, 7 hours. Poison breath. Aha, okay. There's a lot of cool looking bosses, but boss fights are not as good as we have established that before already. Come on, my wolves. Ah, shit, not again. There we go. Sorted. Gargoyle's Great Sword, Gargoyle's Twin Blade. Oh, Twin Blade, nice. Excuse me, All-Star. You are excused. But no, 2 hours is not a problem to stream, really. And my gamepad just died. Well, thankfully it didn't die during the fight, because I would be pissed if I did. Come on, work. There we go. There's a coffin up here. Oh, finally. No, I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. But it was an enjoyable stream. Thanks to you bastards again. You know what? If I'm being honest, the only thing I was looking forward to when it comes to Elden Ring was not doing guides that might be watched, might not be watched, playing the game or anything, but it was streaming the game, because I know a bunch of you would come and we would enjoy, as we usually do, you know, talk shit, solve world's issues, laugh at everyone's expense, mine primarily. And that was the only reason why I wanted to play Elden Ring and Demon's Souls remake when it came out. I enjoyed those streams a lot. So where's that coffin? And what is the coffin for? No, not 24 hour, no. No. Is this... Oh, I thought it was a deep end. What if someone paid you $1,000 to do it? Yeah, of course. In that case, I would do it, because $1,000 is a lot. $1,000 for me, more than half a pay. So, yeah. What am I saying? No more than half. Yeah, that's a week month. $1,000, and then you have to pay taxes and all that, which leaves you nothing. I mean, not nothing, but a lot less than you would expect. But yeah, $1,000, sure. I don't know where that coffin is, mate. Someone was mentioning some kind of a coffin. Ah, next to the grace. Okay. How the hell do I miss these things? Good night, Sanesh. Thank you for joining, mate, as always. Ah, there's the coffin. How can I be so blind at times? Oh, it's the same system like in the other city, Noxtella, which I have to visit now before I forget that there's a path that I haven't explored. Or at least I think there's something there, maybe it isn't. Well, that's a cool elevator if I ever saw one. The creativity of these fools in From Software is something to behold. They can be so creative to create things like that, and they can't put fucking numbers near health bars or inside the health bar so that we know what the number is. Or at least give us transparent poise system so that we know our poise meter so that we can see it. It's fucking baffling that they can do so many great things and they can fuck up such small stuff that they can sort out in a matter of minutes. I wasn't here, no. Boss down here. Is this boss connected to a quest line? Because I don't want to beat the boss if it's connected to a quest line. Yeah, it's on purpose, but I don't understand why. What do you mean it would make it too easy? But that's just transparency, nothing else. It doesn't change the gameplay in any way. If poise was visible. I don't see a way how visible poise would affect the gameplay in any way. You could just understand it better. No thanks, stream. No thanks. Oh yeah, Estel. Yeah, I fucked up Estel already. Previous stream. So what's special about this area? Well, let's explore it then. Oh no, I don't mean stagger poison boss. Stagger, I mean poise meter on you so that you know when you are going to be staggered, not on bosses. On a player. Not on boss. But no, I don't agree with that sentiment. If it would be visible on bosses, that it would be somehow a bad thing. Wouldn't affect their strength whatsoever. But that's just me. I always like transparency. shit. Okay, that was close. Stuff of the Avatar. Aha, there's the path. Yeah, me neither, mate. It's that simple. Options are always good. Nope. Where are we?
Such cruel. Oh, my poor sweet lordling should have died a true death. As the first of the demigods to die. As a martyr to destined death. But why must it yet bring such disgrace? A scion of the golden bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be? Oh, my poor. A scion of the. How?
All right.
A. 'Cause. 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 'Cause
Yeah. Maybe that's a sign. Connected somehow to the overall story and the meaning of the great tree. Who the fuck knows? Oh, we found the map. Excellent. That death status build up thing, when it builds up, is one of the coolest things I've seen in gaming. Fucking amazing how it looks when you die from that. Ah, here we are. Deep to the depths, great waterfall crest. I've done that mistake many times, dozing off and riding off the cliff. Too many people named G as bosses, I will try. Gamepad, god damn it. Vacuum Slice. Interesting name. It's an underground area. There are many underground areas in the game, and you access them through various ways. Usually there's a lift, elevator, whatever you want to call it, but sometimes it is connected directly to side quests, and you can't access some of the areas without progressing the side quest. Yeah, this game might be biggest game ever. I don't know, but it's definitely close. Single player one, I mean. I've never had an easier time than with this build. This build is insane. Barely dying, going through everything. And it's so simple. I want to test that vacuum slice. Alright, now I can't wait to test it. Ah shit. I knew I was about to get fucked. Oh, close. Skyrim game made excellent by modders and not Bethesda. Unbelievable. But I still like their worlds. They're not as good as Elden Ring. Or I mean, From Software worlds definitely not. But I like the way they do the worlds. I'm running in circles. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, wind. Where does that take me? There are definitely some improved mechanics in Elden Ring. When you play, you start to figure out how they have changed some things for the better. It's difficult sometimes to remember all the things that they have done. But for example, one of the good things is that when you kill a group of enemies, some flask is replenished. I think that's a good idea. As a reward for you clearing the enemies, grinding. I mean, not grinding, but surviving the encounters and so on. So there's a lot of little things. Many Ashes of War to me is a fantastic thing. Got to play with a lot of them still. I barely scraped the surface. I'm just waiting on From Software. Made this in 3 years, other game companies have no excuse. Yeah, it's a talent, mate. Same like other companies can say, same like Bluepoint can say, look, we made Demon's Souls Remake much better looking and much more impressive aesthetically, graphically. So even though it's not as deep game, because it's an old system, of course, but still, it's not a perfect game. It's not a masterpiece, but it's definitely up there. Why? Are you fucking kidding me? It's not about looking good, it's about the engine that's holding the game back. It doesn't have to be graphically amazing, but we've talked about that already. It's more about animations and how it all plays out. The outdated engine, mostly you can see problems when it comes to critical hits and how clunky it all is still, and how better it could be. Even the Demon's Souls Remake improved upon that to some extent. It definitely improved in animation, subtle things that add a lot more immersion to the game. It's simply an outdated engine, and you can and there are a lot of downsides to it, where the game could actually perform better, be less clunky in some situations. It's holding the game back, in my opinion. But it doesn't make it bad or something like that. Far from it. No one said that. But it would definitely be a fantastic thing if they managed to accomplish that type of. What the fuck? Yeah, of course, mate. It's a great game. It's an amazing game. No one said that, but the problem is that as soon as you criticize something, people automatically think that you think it's not good or something. No. Not even a little bit. That should bring out a DLC that's better and more varied backstabs need complete overhaul. I mean complete fucking overhaul. And also how not how enemies react overall, but that could be also improved. But the way when you hit an enemy, a lot of times it doesn't really feel proper when you hit the enemy, especially humanoids. Some different way of doing gore with more details. Am I gonna die again on a stupid thing like this? There's a lot of improvements to be made from an aesthetical standpoint that can really do some great things for the game. Yeah, games these days don't know what fun is. That's a great point, mate. That's a great fucking point. Underrated point. Stranger of Paradise. Ah, shit. I don't understand. Why am I dying constantly here? Is Red Dead Redemption dead? Oh yeah, that game has great open world too. What do you mean dead? You mean online component of it? Never played online component of Rockstar games. But yeah, they have amazing open worlds. I don't really know what was the point of George Martin though. How big was his involvement in the game? I have a feeling like it wasn't that big. It was more like a marketing stunt where they spent money to associate his name to the game, and then they're great. People will buy because of it, which is a good move from a marketing standpoint, but also but I don't like those types of moves. Those are cheap moves in my opinion. He just built the world and lore. Just? Well, that's not just. Then his involvement was more than I thought. Wait, what's this? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh shit, not this guy. One of the worst enemies in the game. Insane health bar, does a lot of damage. Aggressive as hell. Come on. Okay. 3,000. Oh, for fuck's cheapskates. It's the gorilla from Sekiro. Same animation? No, I wouldn't say so. There are similarities, but different mechanics, mate. Holy shit, look at the close-up. First time I meant, because my gamepad again fucked up. Look at the close-up. Holy shit. It's kind of cool, right? Japanese Jon Snow. I think the best feature is the girl that gives you a hug. I still haven't found the... Aha, you mean the one in the round table hold. It gives you some kind of a debuff. Oh, here's the grace. Nice. Let's level up. Aren't they working on Grand Theft Auto 6? I thought that was the next project. Alright, peeps, that will be it for tonight. It's 4 AM almost. Yeah. Gotta head to bed, wake up, do the poise thing, finish that video. Maybe then do the Jon Snow video. And so on. Thank you all for watching. And see you most likely tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway.